Hi there, it's Story Corner Children's Book Reviews. I'm Mrs. B, and the book we're looking at today is called Mum and Dad Glue. It's written by Kes Gray and it's illustrated by Lee Wildish. This is a 2010 paperback edition. It was originally published in 2009 and it's a Hodder Children's Books publication. So the blurb on the back says, "A little boy searches for a pot of parent glue to stick his mum and dad's marriage back together. But he soon realises that even though his parents may be broken, their love for him is not." An incredibly powerful book. I defy you to read this without a lump in your throat. And that's exactly how I felt when I read it. I had a lump in my throat. It's such a sweet book, which very gently deals with the issue of parental separation. It's written in lovely rhyming text, and as always, I love books that rhyme, and it just quite simply captures the sadness and the questions that a child may have at the time that their parents are separating. The fact that it's rhyming makes it easy for children to be able to join in, guess the words, and familiarise themselves with some words that sound similar. On this page, "My mum and dad are broken. I don't know what to do. My mum and dad have come undone. I need to find some glue." And the illustrations, they're lovely, they're nice and bright and colourful, yet at the same time they manage to capture kind of the loneliness that the little boy feels. In some of the pictures we see that he's on his own, he looks almost dwarfed by his surroundings. He sits on the sofa looks huge, he's in bed by himself, the bed looks really big, and he looks like he's quite alone with his thoughts right now. And all of the illustrations, or many of the illustrations, have this cracked or broken effect. So that just, I suppose, gives children a kind of a visual concept of breaking up. And I suppose it visually captures how a child might feel that their whole world is falling apart when their parents are separating. Let's see. I've just marked off some of the pages. So yeah, here's the picture of the boy in his bed looking very alone. Other than having his cat is with him throughout all of this, so he seems to be his little friend or his little buddy. The book also kind of addresses the questions that a child might have. Do my parents still love me? Are they breaking up because of me? And we hear how his parents have reassured him that it's not his fault. His friends have said lots of parents break up. It's not your fault. You'll be okay. But the little boy just doesn't seem to believe it. He's in denial. He doesn't want his parents to separate. So he decides that he needs to find some parent glue, and he heads off to the glue shop by himself. And he gets there and he's a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of glue that's on the shelves, and he really doesn't know where to start. There's glue for all sorts of things, but there doesn't seem to be any parent glue. So then the friendly shop assistant comes to his aid. We never get to see her face, but her name is Mavis. And on this page we read, "The owner of the glue shop asks what my glue is for, and when she hears my answer, she softly shuts the door. She puts her arm around me and says, 'It's time to see that sometimes life works out this way, that what must be, must be.'" So the owner of the glue shop gives him some advice. She tells him that it's time for him to move forward and to accept the family change, and she reminds him that his parents will love him forever, that their love for him comes with a lifetime guarantee. So he leaves the shop feeling a bit more positive. "I need to look beyond the break. I need to think ahead. I need to see that families can live apart instead. The more I hold together, the more I'm super strong. The more I'll come to terms with things, the less it will seem wrong." And on the final page, we see the little boy leaving the glue shop. Here he is. And the picture is quite similar to the other page when he was entering the glue shop, but here we see that things aren't cracked and broken anymore, so he's feeling a little bit more stable and he feels that things are more positive. It's a lovely read for any child who might be experiencing parental separation. The illustrations are beautiful. It's simply and beautifully written in lovely rhyming text, and it deals with a big issue in simple terms and can open up opportunities for parents or carers or other adults to talk with their child about parental separation. I hope you enjoyed this review. For more details about the book, please go to my blog, Story Corner Children's Book Reviews. Thank you.